So hello and welcome back to my channel, and I know that I haven't made a video in English in a long time, so I apologize for that. I'm trying to balance myself doing English and Spanish videos, trying to target many audiences as I can, but this is not the video. I'm just gonna here to talk to you about my experience going on the Carnival cruise, some celebration, and I don't know if I should do this video, but I just want to do it because I want to give people recommendations, because you're probably wondering, oh, if this is good, if it's not good, if I should do it, should not do it. So I just basically just going to give you those maybe answers that you're looking for that you're probably not going to find, because people had different experiences and maybe different thoughts. So I'm just going to just bring my things here. So I'm going to put the video of the cabinet that I stay at so you guys can see, and then we're going to talk about it. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Lo voy a enseñar en mi habitación. I'm going to show you my room. And this is Havana interior. This is how it looks. I'm watching wrestling, so I'm sorry. Sorry, I don't want to say that, but that is like the whole room, and it's a little claustrophobic, so I wouldn't recommend getting an interior. We thought that probably because we're not going to be in the room for that long, for me, I'm a little claustrophobic, so I don't think it's big enough. I don't know if you guys like here. It's just not my cup of tea. So there you saw the cabinet and cabin, not the cabinet, the cabin. And we stayed at the Havana section. I don't know if it's called Havana Lounge, the whole thing, but that's like it's a private area because you need to pay extra for it. And we decided this time to try interior because it was cheaper. That was one. And we wanted to see how I was going to feel because I get seasick. So we were like, we probably even paying for an ocean view and probably don't even need it. So let's see how it goes. As you can see, the room is so small. At one point, I felt really claustrophobic in the room because it was so small. And you can't even tell if it's day or night, even though that's a good thing because we were able to sleep a little bit late. Sometimes you wanted to wake up early, but sometimes I just want to sleep a little bit late. I can't complain. The cabinet looks good. It's really modern. It's really, up to the date. Because remember, before you need to have or to bring an extension cord because they don't have enough outlets. That's the name. I think it's the outlets. So now close to the bed on the sides they have a USB port, so you don't even need a little thing to connect to the electricity. You can just basically just use your cord. So I think that's a good thing. On the area where the mirror is, there is 2 more US ports over there, and there's a bunch of outlets, maybe 3 or 4. So for this one, you wouldn't need an extension cord because the cabin is already updated. I don't know if this is for all the rooms or just for our rooms. I'm sorry. But I'm pretty sure it might be the whole boats because I don't think they would do just for one. I really like the decoration. It's really, Cuba, Havana, Chico, Papi, toda esa vaina. But the only thing is the room is small. Then we went to, obviously, we have the Havana Lounge, the club right there. And I'm Dominican, so for me, that's my favorite place to go because they play, Latin music and things. So that's the good thing about it, that you have that lounge over there, right there. At least we were close to it, so we didn't have to go like really far. And they also had this outside area. I couldn't record, people. I'm so sorry. I should have recorded so you can see. We had an interior. My sister-in-law had a balcony, and they have, I think the room is still pretty small. I think it's a little tight compared to other boats of Carnival that I had been. But the balcony is really good. It has a lawn chair, it has another chair, and it has a swing. So it's really cool if you just want to relax and sit on the swing. I did it. It was so relaxing. And it also has like a little door, and then you get out to go to the Havana Lounge, like that private area. And they have more lounges, more chairs over there that you can tan privately without, stressing out that you're not going to have enough chairs. So there on the Havana Lounge, they have your own bar that's just for the Havana Lounge outside. But the only thing is that it only has one pool in that area, and it doesn't have a hot tub. I don't think that having one pool is bad, because not everybody's gonna go to that area. Not everybody goes to the pool, and not everybody's gonna get the Havana Lounge like extra. So the only thing that I would complain is that they didn't have like a hot tub, because I don't know what it was with this boat, but the water, it was so extremely cold. It was like ice cold water. Like you couldn't even get in without freezing your. It was so freaking cold. We couldn't understand why it was so cold. They say it's like fresh water or whatever, but I couldn't get why the water was so cold. And I don't think they have enough pools on the boat. I'm sorry, because that was a thing. The boat, it was packed. It was packed, people. There was a lot of people there. That's a thing. Number one tip for this video: do not book a cruise during summer. That's like the worst time to book a cruise, because the cruise is gonna be packed. That was another thing. People were complaining about kids, that they were knocking on doors during nighttime, and like 11, 12, where normally people will be sleeping. They were complaining about that. And imagine, like, you're on a boat, somebody comes to your door knocking hard, like, you're gonna get scared, because you're gonna think it's something bad. So it's like, that was a thing that I didn't experience that, but one of the people that I was with experienced it, and they said it was pretty annoying. Also, they were going to like just adult areas, like scenery. I don't know how to say that, but you know what it is. It's like that little that is like 21 and older. They were even in that pool, and it's like, oh my god, there is like no control on this boat. And that was like another thing. The thing was really packed. So even if we want to go to the pools that is not in the Havana Lounge, they were all packed. The day of Puerto Rico, it was rainy, so we wanted to get in the hot tubs. All the hot tubs were full, because obviously it was cold, so people wanted to be in the hot water so they could, like warm up a little bit. And then when it was hot, all the pools were full, the hot tubs were empty. So it's like, oh my god. So it was so annoying. So personally, to me, the Havana Lounge is not worth it. I don't think I would do it again. Well, I don't think I would even do Carnival Celebration again. I really didn't like that boat. I think all the places were really small compared to other, like I said, Carnival boats or cruises that I had been. I think this one is so big because they wanted to put so many things on it, and then they had to reduce space for everything. The Comedy Club was small compared to the Horizon that I had been maybe twice. And the Havana Lounge was small as well compared to the Horizon. So it's like, I'd rather going on a small boat than not a lot of people are gonna go, and that is gonna have bigger spaces. I think also the decision of booking a cruise during summer, it wasn't a good decision, because like I said, everybody's off, like a lot of kids are off, teachers are off. So it was like a lot of people, and I get like a little anxious when I see a lot of people around me, because I don't know what's gonna happen. So for me, it was a little hard seeing all these people. It's like, oh my god, like I couldn't take it anymore. So on that note, just keep that on mind. Do not book a cruise on June. Another thing that we noticed and that I want to bring up, so you ready? All of us got COVID. all the party that I was with got COVID. Just one person that I still don't know how that happened, but thank God, because we never wishing people to get COVID, but we all got COVID. And something that we noticed is the past cruises that would have been that we haven't got COVID, they were cleaning constantly. They were cleaning chairs. They were cleaning, the things on the stairs. It was constantly cleaning, constantly cleaning, constantly clean. On this boat, I didn't even notice that. I think they didn't even. Oh yeah, they did have hand sanitizer stations, but I didn't notice anybody cleaning like they were doing before. Before they were cleaning their lounges, chairs, everything. They were cleaning everything. So I think that's a miss from them. I think if they stop doing that, they gotta bring it back, especially on a boat that big. There has a lot of people. There's that possibility of that happening. Yeah, COVID is still out there, my friends. So prepare yourselves. Thank God, like none of us had like a really bad symptoms. Like we all okay. But yes, please, Carnival, if you're watching this, please bring back those cleaning cruises that you have, cleaning crews that you have. That's what I'm trying to say, not cleaning cruises. Cleaning crews that you guys had before, because in a way, it might not help, but it might reduce the potential of getting COVID. A lot of people got it from that trip. Because of that Facebook group that I think my husband is on that Facebook group, and a lot of people were posting that they tested positive. So I think cleaning is really important. At least sanitizing is important. The food on the boat, I think it wasn't the greatest. I think I had better food. I think I had better food at different Carnival cruises, like especially Horizon. But this time, I didn't enjoy it. It was so stressful. If you didn't know, if you didn't watch the news, there was a crash in the ocean that day, and we were delayed. The boat left that day. We were supposed to leave Sunday. The boat left at maybe at 1 a.m. Sunday, going to Monday. So we basically left Monday at 1 a.m. because of that incident. And there was a mess because they were not prepared. They didn't even give us any water. We were sitting outside, hot as they didn't give any water to us. They didn't even know what they were doing. We were standing on the lines, and there were people coming from just arriving. We were like probably standing on that line for like 2 hours, and there were people arriving 5 minutes ago, and they were like getting in front of us. It's like, what the heck is going on here? Like I have been here sweating my ass off, almost fainting because if it's too hot and I haven't eaten and my sugar levels goes really down and I get really dizzy. So I was like, I can't do this anymore. It was a horrible experience. Since the beginning to the end, I think it was messy, but I just want to point that out. Like it wasn't Carnival fault that we were delayed because things happen, but not giving at least water to us, it was a miss. We needed water. It was so hot. It was so hot. It's Miami. It's Florida. It was hot. It's summer. So that was a really thing that I would like to complain about. That happened, and they didn't give us any water. And also, if you go to the steakhouse on this boat, be ready to be disappointed. We went there, and the food wasn't good. I didn't even have steak, and I had fish, and it wasn't good. It wasn't bad, but I wasn't satisfied. I didn't like the risotto neither. My husband's steak, it was dry. It was supposed to be like meat. It was supposed to be medium well, and they gave it like well done, like well done. Like I like the steak. The other two people that were with us, they also complained that the food wasn't great. So if you want to do the steakhouse, just keep that in mind, that the food is not that great. We did the bone side. That was really good. We had so much fun that night. And I think that's it for this video. Like, I think I have talked a lot, but this is me giving you my experience. So don't come here on the comments and telling me, oh, I didn't have that. Yes, because this is my experience. This is what I went through. This is what I felt. This is what I saw. This is what I lived. So see you in the next video, and see you probably for the next cruise. Hopefully it's soon. So bye bye.